Hey guys, Sean, Let's Lethal for Dummies. Some of you may have saw my post where my Tipx shoots 8 gram with a quick pierce function. And it was just kind of an easy step away from the 12 gram while I am moving to the 16 gram to try and prove that I could do it before I, wasted a bunch of time and money, of course, because stuff like this just doesn't, it's coming out of my own pocket. Nobody pays for this but me. But before I just give you a little demo of the 8 gram working, I want to throw this down on the table next to my Burna LE and show you it's still a long ways to go. All right, guys. Well, kind of the goal of this project was something fun, but also trying to make something. The Tipx has always been a favorite of mine. It was my first successful, less lethal marker, and I give full credit to Tippmann for that. That had nothing to do with me. This thing was always reliable and just worked, but it was big. So here it is, side by side with a Burna LE, and we'll see if we can put it down on the table here. I mean, there's a long ways to go, right, guys? I mean, and I don't think that the Tipx will ever be as small as the LE. Trying to do my best here. Profile wise, they are very similar. Sorry for that shadow. I actually am not in the correct spot this morning, but so width wise, they're about the same. The Burna has a much smaller air chamber, which I've yet to discover why this one shoots hot for a first shot and then kind of just fizzles out. Probably has a lot to do with liquid CO2, but some things that I'm never gonna get from the Tipx. I mean, the Burna magazines are small. It makes for a small pistol grip. These are double stacked. So it is definitely more compact compared to there's a Tipx mag. I mean, it's not really any comparison. This does hold 7 rounds, although 6 rounds it holds more comfortably. There are some traits, obviously, that you can't get away from, where I love how the LE actually holds that round in the chamber and also has the indicator up top. But my main goal was to try and at least get it down to a more concealable size that gave me a fun project in the meantime. So I've already made some modifications. It will no longer take a 12 gram. You can see there, obviously cap's not gonna fit. It will, however, take an 8 gram now. Like that. It could be much shorter, but I'm gonna leave it at this length because the 16 gram is my next goal. Obviously, there are some easier ways to get an 8 gram to shoot out of a Tipx, and a 3D printed plug or anything really. This was for the Burna, so you could actually use an 8 gram in here instead while keeping your boost or your Mercy less lethal compensator installed. It didn't actually fit in here, so if you wanted to use 8 gram, you'd have to make some adjustments. In this factory form, this plug was too long, so it didn't work. But 8 grams in there now. And let's just fire a couple over the chrono. So I have 6 rounds of Joule V2 loaded up. These are 8 gram. Put the safety on. And we'll see where this goes to next. All right, just as no tomfoolery, and plus I had to put a little dab of silicone on there. I was really hoping to have the 16 gram ready for you guys this weekend. And I thought I had all the parts. I do have all the parts, but I was missing one tool. Luckily, something I could get next day from Amazon. It'll be here today, but of course, a new week, more work. So 8 gram installed. Pierce, no leaks, just as it should. Shoots just like a 12 gram, but obviously gonna be a little bit less CO2 in there. CO2. Caught that one with my foot. Trying something different with my trap. It's not really working. $270. $240. $216. $190. And that was the last one. So 8 gram, yeah, it's kind of useless with the larger air chamber that is in the Tipx, and that would only get worse if you did a TCR valve, or even the next step that I may do for you guys is actually show modifying the Tipx valve to sort of replicate a TCR valve. It will never be a TCR valve without the spool, but some improvements can be made. So hopefully the next time you see this, it will be banging some 16 gram CO2s, and then we will really see what this can do. I'm probably gonna drop a couple more videos today, just some fun shooting stuff. I have been successfully testing a bolt spring in this M17 that has actually been very good. Very, very good. Stay tuned. We will have more. I will have more, hopefully. All right, guys, take it easy.